And you're gonna have to help us on Kihei Akina.
Kihei.
Yeah.
Kihei Akina.
Ranked number 4 by the Golf Channel in the country. Okay, these are two guys. We've talked about Cannon Catchings and Yegor Demon and AJ Debansa, and we talk about football players that are different type makers. You got 2 coming in.
And we're excited about that. Obviously we've got another semester, and
Right.
This year is very important. But, to be in the game for the last year and a half with Kihei and Jackson has been great. Coach Miller's done a phenomenal job with Kihei and Jackson, both trying to get them to, stay home and try to enjoy this cold weather that we have. And
go hit in IPF,
Those 2 guys have... Kihei has, he's as good as they say he is. He's one of the top junior players in the country, and we're very fortunate to have him. And he'll help us a bunch. He's so polished, right? It's hard to put a lot of pressure on these high school kids, but he's one that he'll handle it and handle it very well. And we're excited to watch him play college golf for sure.
And somebody like Kihei, he's played in a lot of big tournaments all over. And so they do come in with some tournament. It's not like a high school kid coming out in another sport where they've just played the high school circuit. These guys have played all over the country against the best in the country, right? Before they ever come here.
Right. And that's what, it's funny, Carson Lundell, who graduated last year for us, he was over qualifying for the Sony Open with Kihei and Keanu. Right, they're from there, so he was hanging out with them and trying to get in the tournament, and he played with us on Saturday, and he goes, "Coach, it's just a different level. That kid is so good, He's so tough mentally." And players usually won't say that about a younger guy, but that's exactly what Carson said. So it was fun to, have him. Don't worry about him. He's going to be just fine.
Yeah, mentally tough is a good
These
quality.
2 kids, and I know we've got the spring season and all that, but we've talked about it with basketball for quite a bit. Getting Catchings and Yegor and then Debansa fighting good for when they're here, but it's the guys that'll come after them because they came here. You see that same link over your career of you get some studs that are going to go to the tour. Well, other kids want to go to the tour and they see that you can do it. How valuable is that?
No, it's just it's incredible, and all these guys, this group we have. Most of our guys are from Utah, and they're pretty tight knit, and they, they're not only competing, trying to beat each other's brains out, but they're pulling for each other, and you'll see these local guys, and Peter Kuest and Zach Blair. I mean, Zach is so good to these guys, and he's always, motivating them and helping them get better, whether it's, a text and even Mike Weir. Mike is so good to the team.
Good.
And they just do whatever they can to kind of add a little bit of influence to make the team better.